What's going on, broskies? My name's Shivoki, and welcome to patch 3.13 Valkyrie Reloaded. And wow, is this patch freaking loaded with awesome skins and so much really cool changes to the game. I'm really stoked about it. But we are looking at a visual rework for Freya, which is amazing. She's also getting a tier 2 skin on top of her recolor, and already she gets new mastery skins. Very, very cool. Fafnir finally gets his mastery skins too, and we also get an Odin tier 2 skin called Raven's Throne Odin, as well as an Artemis tier 2 skin called Briar Queen Artemis. And don't forget, we even get more Summer of SMITE stuff too, so it's an amazing patch on top of the already amazing changes to the game. So really cool stuff. But in the comments down below, guys, I want you all to tell me your favorite part of this patch, and also what things do you want to see changed that hasn't been changed yet. Like the video to show support, subscribe for more content from your man Shivoki, and let's get straight into it. Now, first we're looking at the first tier 2 skin, guys, Briar Queen Artemis, a very cool one. Not gonna lie, I actually thought this was Terra first when they posted it on Twitter, but super cool. She has all these like rose petals on her bow, very cool designs. I'm loving the wooden arm she has on the left, and the war paint's pretty cool too. And for some reason, her whole face looks different to me. I'm really loving these tier 2 skins. They're kicking a lot of ass, and if you like this one, you're going to love the Odin one. But guys, I'm a big fan of this one. I don't personally like Artemis too much, and sadly Golden Bow is gone, so she's not the best anymore, but still a very, very cool tier 2 skin for my bae Artemis. And here is Raven's Throne Odin, a fucking amazing skin, not gonna lie. I'm obsessed with the cool raven feathers on his shoulders. The color scheme is awesome, and the staff kind of reminds me of a Chrono staff. I know high-res Hindu men said that, but I totally agree with the guy. Very, very cool one. Of course, these skins do not come with voice packs, guys. They're tier 2s, but still really cool. They even have the glowy blue horns of awesomeness on top of his head, and I just love the spiral effect on his staff, guys. Super, super cool. But what's your favorite tier 2 skin of this patch so far? Truly, mine is actually still the Artemis one, even though I love the staff on Odin, but I'm not the biggest Odin fan anymore because I think he's such an asshole. I think he's so OP. I hate his face, but still a very cool skin. Once again, this is Raven's Throne Odin. And this, my friends, is Vulcap'n Redbeard Vulcan. What a stupid name, high res, but I still love you guys. Awesome card art there, as you guys saw, but this is another pirate skin coming to the game. Super happy about it, I'm not gonna lie. So we got the, got the Kali pirate one, the Tyr, the Sobek, and a couple other ones too. And I'm just super happy with them. I'm so glad. Oh, even Poseidon. I love Poseidon, Redbeard. But still, very cool skin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving the beard. It's super badass. He has a cannon for a weapon, but it kind of seems like it's gonna shoot him in the face. I think that's a kind of bad design there, but I love the effect. It kind of reminds me of what's it called, the pirate game Assassin's Creed. Super cool, and the cannons on his back are amazing, and overall the leather just super cool. I think it's just an awesome design, and the Peggy, of course, is so awesome. But with this skin, guys, we're also getting new effects as well, so don't worry about that one. We're even getting an awesome voice pack to come with this also, so you guys will love that one. But the best part about this, guys, is the fact that it made me cry. I'm on the stream watching it, and they say, oh, we got a new Vulcan skin. And I was like, oh my god, they're finally bringing Chef Vulcan here. I'm so stoked. That's awesome. And guess what? They give me a fucking pirate skin. Come on. But still happy with it. I love the basic attacks. It kind of seems like he's igniting his cannon. And I'm not gonna lie, the one, so awesome. I love the fact that how there's like the embers burning and the smoke clearing. And of course the cannons, would you guess it, the cannon. And I like how it has the same effect as the one. So when it shoots an enemy, which Pon right here will spawn somebody in a minute here, but when it actually hits somebody, it's a really cool smoke clearing, embers burning effect, which I'm obsessed with. It's really, really cool stuff. And look at that. The fire is awesome. It's kind of really big in my opinion. Like, you definitely know something's gonna hit by that because there's a lot of fire. So, but of course, the really cool X meets the smart. I said the X meets the spot thingy there. I love it. Really cool for the meatball. Meatball's actually a cannonball clearly because he's a pirate. So that's definitely obvious. But in the ultimate, it's the same exact thing, but it's two, and they meet in a helix form in the middle there, and they blow up, and they hit really boom. One shot that Odin. Adios, my friend. But very cool. I'm obsessed with the skin, guys, but I really want a Chef fucking Vulcan skin. Guys, it needs to be here. The Meatball King needs to be a thing, but maybe they'll bring it to us. Here's a voice pack.
Huzzah! You're a full piece of ant. You wouldn't know starboard from larboard if it blew down your boat sail. Prepare to walk the plank. Hardy har har. So I tells the first mate, I know a captain with a wooden leg named John. Mate says, well, what's the name of his other leg?
And this is the first skin we're getting in this patch for Summer of SMITE skins. Very cool stuff, guys. This right here is Challenge a New Wall, the blue and I think red style Very cool stuff. She has a floating volleyball, which is kind of cool. I love the 3 on this skin, guys. She like kicks the volleyball out their face. It's awesome. In the ultimate, she spikes it on your head. So the cool thing about this, guys, is you buy one skin, you get both, kind of like the Loki and Serket one. Serket was the Ebon Soul, Edema Soul, and you get the Jokey Loki and the Pokey Wokey Smokey, whatever it is. I don't know, but still cool. I'm loving the tattoos. I'm loving the fishnet bra thing. I'm actually surprised she's actually has more clothes than usual. And this is Ace Noir, the green and yellow one. Very cool. I'm a big fan of this one a lot more, and they're actually going to show you all the abilities in this one. So the shades are badass, kind of an orange shade. The tattoos look the same, as of course, and she has a little green watch and awesome little ponytail thing. And of course, Hyra's Hinderman like that booty over there because he's a nice English man. But in the comments down below, I want you all to tell me what summer or SMITE skins you're mostly stoked for. I know for me, I'm actually excited to the Jing Wei one, which they haven't really released yet. Now, guys, if you remember the cat Aphrodite skin, how they bounce off the wall, it's kind of like that. The balls bounce off the wall. And the cool thing about this is I think it's kind of hacks. You can actually see your balls bounce off your enemies. It sounds really dirty, guys. Your balls are all over enemies, but you can actually see them when you're landing, because when they land, they bounce off the enemy. So it's kind of a cool thing. I think this might give you a little bit of upper hand with most Noir players, because, you know, but the one, of course, is a giant sandstorm thing like that. I'm a big fan of it. And no, it's not Sandstorm the song. Please don't say that in the comments. Oh, Jesus Christ. But still, a very, very cool #1. Now the minions, or the little dudes, are like little sandcastle bros with shovels or spades, whatever it's called. I'm loving it. I think it's really cool when she does the 3 with them, which I don't think he really shows in this clip, sadly, because, you know, a lot of you guys wonder how I get these clips. It's purely on stream, guys. They stream it all the time on patch notes, but a very cool skin. Look at that 3, super cool. And we're gonna take a look at the ultimate right now. She goes in the air and spikes it down on those bitches, hitting them all. Probably one of my favorite ultimates Noirs ever had. And here's the voice back.
That was sick. They think they can tie the score. Funny.
No, this, my bros, is Land Shock Sobek. That's how he sounds. Surely, it's really awesome. He's like an Italian. He's like my brother from another mother who's a shark, who has an awesome shirt and an awesome wristband thing and some glasses that aren't on his face and a anchor, I guess, for a weapon. Really cool. I love this skin. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like Sobek skins always because I feel like they're kind of lazy in my opinion, but the dash is awesome. The really cool abilities, and there's even fish coming out of his trunks, and I like the pluck effect. I like when he throws it back, it has that kind of blue wisp thing, and there you go. That fucking Titan beat his ass, but very cool effects. I'm loving all the effects on the skin. I think they've been doing really good lately on the effects, and you guys might be noticing already that the health bar and mana bar look different. We'll be covering that later in the video. This is his 3, of course, which heals him. Honestly, the skin's cool. I think my favorite part about it is, as you see right there, the hot dogs are still there, guys, and what happens is his shirt lights up instead of his armor around him. You'll see little flowers light up right there. Very cool stuff, and when he walks away after the fight, they'll go away. Typical, right? Typical stuff, but a very cool way to show it. And of course, here is his ultimate. All the shark bros are hanging out, and he's like, hey, let's roll, shark, let's roll. And he blows them all up, and they're all dead. So you don't want to be hit by that, guys. That hits hard, and it looks cool, and it's definitely very visual and very beautiful. And here's a triple kill. Very cool stuff. Here's the voice back.
Do you mind? I'm trying to get some well-deserved R&R. Oh, is that a fresh wound I see? Chill, bro. I was just pulling your leg. You know how hard it is to play Marco Polo with people. Everyone just goes out of bounds. Man, I'm so famous, people dedicate a whole week to me.
Now, if you like Norse gods, which I do, you're going to love this patch. This is the first change to Fafnir. He finally gets his master skins. Very cool stuff. Not gonna lie, I don't like gold at all, really. I think the blue looks kind of stupid on him, but definitely, I'm a huge fan of the way the dragon looks. Yes, the dragon changes colors too. You guys are going to love this. Look at this shit. He's a fucking blue dragon. He's like what the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't remember the name. Don't hate on me. Whatever. Anyway, guys, very cool stuff. Not gonna lie, but definitely I think all Norse gods look best with legendary skins. This is probably my favorite one. Odin legendary, Freya legendary, any legendary Norse god looks the coolest to me. I'm loving this fucking dragon when he turns right now. Boom. Look at this, guys. Look how badass this motherfucking dragon looks. He's going to come to your house and burn down your village. He looks angry, and I like his chest. That sounds really kind of sexual, but I like it. And that diamond one's kind of cool, but the only thing I don't like about it is his feet are actually gold too. So when he runs, he has a really shiny feet. He kind of looks like a lady with some diamond shoes. If ladies have diamond shoes, babe, do you have diamond shoes? She does not. Okay, well, still very cool. The dragon though is actually not really cool to me. I like what they did. They're trying to make the Jingwei feel with the legendary. They kind of want to make it look cool, but I think the chest looks kind of retarded. He has a really diamond. I wish they could kind of infuse some blue in there, maybe some blue scales every once in a while, a little bit, but still very glad to see Fafnir getting his legendary, his diamond, and of course his golden skin is very cool, and this is probably the best attack I've ever seen. I'm loving that one, guys, definitely. Now the moment all you broskies and not hoskies, that's a rude word, are waiting for is the Freya Remodel. Now it's not abilities, not voice pack, it's purely visuals. She got her abilities look different, but they're still the same, and of course she looks different. I'm absolutely loving Loopily. That's not even a word, but I love it. She's awesome looking, basically the same style. You know, of course she has her badass Norse tattoos, her awesome sword with the runic powers of doom on it, and of course her awesome head dressing and her cool little ponytails of badassery. And her friend Odin's behind her. I don't think he knows that though, or I don't think she knows that, but still very similar looking in my opinion, but her face is a lot prettier. Last time she was in the game, she kind of looked like a Play-Doh doll with her face. Maybe someone punched her in the face when she woke up every morning, but now she looks like a bae. This is Frey bae. So of course her, damn it, Ashley laughed. Whatever, still, it's very cool. I love the effects. Frey bae's effects are awesome. They're like rainbows, and everything's rainbowy and cool, and it's like a walking Mercury skin on her sword. I didn't think it was possible, but Mercury is so fast, he's on her blade. So very cool stuff, not gonna lie, but there's a lot of changes too. She also gets Mastery Skin, she also gets changes to her Valkyrie skin, I think it's called, and her other ones, but there's a recolor next, and of course one of her skins got changed. Now Pixel Buster, and of course the other one, the All For Us, or All For One, whatever it's called, skin, is still the exact same, but the abilities got visual change. So here is her recolor, guys. It's kind of like the rainbow one where she was all pink, but now she's like all rainbowy. Now initially I thought the skin was kind of dumb because it's definitely the same style of the Shivoki one and the Mercury one, but still I think it's kind of cool. And the cool thing about it is it kind of really plays part with her abilities, the rainbow effects on abilities, rainbow effects on her body. Just a lot of rainbows going on here, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Showing love to the LGBTQPX.
Wow, it was way
I was wrong. Damn it. Well, I meant the anyway.
LGBTQIA.
Okay, she got it right. Anyway, it's a really cool stuff there. Look at this, guys. This is a cool one. Really badass headdress. Now, initially, I thought she kind of looked like Nox, and so did Hyra's Hindu man, but still, we're kind of on the same part here. But no, it does not look like Nox at all. Very cool skin. I like the eyes that peer through. Just the awesome rainbow sparkle lightning power of doom, and her chest piece is awesome. And even her sword looks like she's gonna fuck some people up with it. So basically, all the skins are still the same, minus these two ones. Basically got a remodel change, but her abilities are still the same, of course, but they look kind of different. Though it's just not really much of a change, minus visuals, which is cool to me because I do think she looked like she had some kind of problems. Like she didn't know how to tie her shoes, she just couldn't eat an apple without help, things like that. But this is her golden skin, very cool one. I still think, like I said, guys, Norse gods look the best with Legendary, and you will see it. The golden sword is badass. The effects, of course, are changed as well. There's a golden effect with this one, a golden effect with the Legendary one, and of course, Diamond shoots like diamond blobs of death, and diamond blobs of death actually hurt. So I'm expecting to see a lot more Freya in gameplay. Of course, every time there's a new skin, people do that, but here's Legendary. Very fucking badass. Definitely my favorite. I think she looks like she's came to town to fuck yo girl. She's come on here and kick everyone's ass. And here is Diamond, of course. I love this one too, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tied with Legendary and Diamond here, but this is the changes to Freya. Let me know in the comments down below what to think of it. I'm stoked and I love it. It's so cool. Thank you, Hi-Riz. You all rock. Now, don't cry, broskies. I know that's it for skins, but we are getting changed to health bars. Now, all the health bars in the game are getting changed. I'm super happy with this. It's a lot more readable, a lot more visual, and Hi-Riz needs everyone to let them know what they think about it. So please, on PTS, on Twitter, on the game, whatever you can, any way possible, reach Hi-Riz and let them know what you think about the health bar changes. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? What things should be different? What things should stay the same? Things like that, guys. They all mean it, so all the health bars are different. As you'll see here, when she actually hits Odin right now, it kind of chunks off. Very cool effect. I personally love it. I think it's a great change, a lot more readable, and a lot more understandable too. So also, we're also getting Thor changes to his passive and Aphrodite, but first is Thor. When he gets near enemy gods, guys, you'll see the lighting up of the hammer. Very cool stuff there. Basically, it allows him to know when people are around him, and also lets you know how many buffs you have. So a very good visual thing, and I think it's also really good in the jungle. If he's kind of not looking at somebody and someone's behind him, then he'll know definitely, hey bro, there's someone behind you. So really kind of a booty ward, which I said before, I think a booty ward's a new good word we should use. So Aphrodite also gets a booty ward, very cool. She has 1 heart there, as you see, but when Pon spawns more, she'll get 6 hearts, so it basically lets her know how many people are around her, how many people she's getting buffs off of. She's the center of attention, so she's getting lots of attention and lots of buffs for protections, all that cool stuff, so I'm really happy with the changes here. Hi-Rez is doing a really good job on the passive changes. Alright guys, and last we're going to look at the item changes and gun changes really quick here. Going to run them really fast because I know the video is getting kind of long already. So, Ansile guys, decreased cost from 2,200 to 2,000 gold. A really good thing because this is definitely a situational item. I'm glad to see this change. It'll make it a lot more common to buy, definitely, so that's a good change. Glowing emeralds are also receiving a change, guys. Decreased cost from 700 gold to 600 gold, so glad to see that as well. This also means that all items in the glowing emerald tree will cost 100 gold less, so I'm definitely expecting to see a new starter for support or warriors, and this sense can definitely kind of sustain you a lot more, so it's a cool change. Mark of the Vanguard. Anyway, remove the HP 5 from this item. That's a big change, so I don't really see it being a good starter anymore, at least in my opinion. I don't see it being super popular, especially for Guardians, maybe Warriors, and a solo lane maybe, but I'm not sure what I feel about that one, honestly. Now, Potion of Magical Might and Potion of Physical Might have been removed from the game. Removed. Kind of like Golden Bow, gone. Now, it's supposed to come back 3.14, but it's coming back in a different way. I'm not sure what they're going to say. I'm not sure what they're going to bring to the game, but they did say it on patch that it's coming to the game in a different way. No, Golden Bow is not coming back. I don't see it happening, but these 2 potions will come back in a different way, maybe as an item, maybe as a buff. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Hopefully it's still a potion, but hopefully it's maybe only a late game thing, which I agree with because it's kind of an annoying meta almost. Now, Runeforge Hammer time! Decrease the cost from 2,650 to 2,400 gold, so this will definitely be played a lot more often, and increase physical power from 30 to 40. I'm happy about this item because truly I think the changes that they did for the mid-season changes were really awesome. I can see Sun Wukong have great time with this. I can see Odin, I can see a lot of warriors in the solo lane kicking some serious ass with this item. I'm happy with it. I'm glad they did this change because they want to see it in SPL a lot more often, and it wasn't because of the cost. Now it's a lot cheaper, I can see it happening. It's a lot cheaper, so that's good changes. Now, Soul Eater, guys, they removed 0.5% lifesteal bonus per stack, so quite a hit to that one, and they decreased the healing when stacks are consumed from 1.5% to 1% of max HP per stack. Now, it was 30% total, it's 20% total now, so they nerfed it. It's a pretty decent nerf. I think the reason they wanted to nerf it was because, and I know a lot of you Hunter fans are super pissed about the changes to Hunters because a lot of people feel like Hunters are taking a huge hit, and I can kind of see what you're talking about, but just give it a chance, guys. I think these changes will be kind of good for Hunters. I think they're trying to make it so Hunters have the ability to really do different things, not this is what you're doing, this is what you're doing, this is what you're doing. I think they're allowing Hunters to build Transcendence and build Devourer's Gauntlet again, and things like that, so I'm excited with the changes, but we'll see what this brings, definitely. Now, Watcher's Gift, guys, added 5 HP 5, decreased the heal from each passive trigger to 10 to 7 health, and increased mana heal from each passive trigger from 5 to 7. So they increased the mana, decreased the health, and they added HP 5. So of course it's not really a nerf, it's kind of balanced it out, and kind of a buff the same way. So this will definitely be played a lot more when it comes to, I can see this going with the emeralds, glowing emerald start, so that can definitely be a thing. I'm happy with that one. And of course, Aphrodite, guys, got the changes to her path of Cabrakan is receiving a nerf, thank fucking god. Refraction Shield decreased damage from a max of 340 to 320, so early game still kind of the same. Basically, towards the mid to late game, he receives a nerf on damage. Very happy about that one. And of course, decreased protections per stack from a max of 8 to a max of 6, so he's not as tanky anymore, which is so good. I hated the buff, that pissed me off. Now, change the number of hits to destroy the walls from a max of 6 to 3 at all ranks, so very nice to see that, a lot more easy all across the board to understand, oh, what level is he? Is he leveling it first? And now it's at 3 at all ranks, so definitely a value to life. I'm very happy about seeing that one. Of course, Erling Shin just got added emotes, what to do, cool. Fafnir, underhanded tactics fix an issue where the ability would stun improperly. I did see that quite often, and this ability now properly will only hit the closest god. So it was actually hitting multiple gods and stunning multiple gods. It's very rare, but it did happen, so the bug is fixed. Guan Yu, Painless, decrease the number of hits max stacks from 30 to 20. So they, man, taking a hit, guys, taking a hit. Conviction, increase the healing. So they did that, but they increased the healing because he was kind of with the whole healing change, the mid-season change to him. So I'm glad to see this. I think this is going to be a little more helpful to him, definitely in the soul lane, because he wasn't played at all with the changes. He was definitely not loved. Mercury is receiving a buff. I know you guys are happy about this one. I know you guys are happy because Golden Bow did get removed. He was kind of in a weird spot. It was Heartseeker was his thing, kind of, and it was just different. So I'm glad to see the buff, guys. Change duration from 3 seconds to 5 seconds to 5 seconds at all ranks on maximum velocity. Huge, huge thing. Very awesome. Special delivery. They increased the physical power scaling per tick from 15% to 20%. So it initially already does more damage, and they increased the physical power scaling for minion damage as well, so he has better clear from 60% to 80%, and of course a decreased mana cost all across the board from 60 to it was 70 to 90, now it's 60 to 80. So he has a lot better clear. He's gonna be in game more often. He did get a buff, and I'm happy about that one. This is a good thing. I'm a huge Mercury fan, and I'm glad to say the man is back. Now, of course, Bromo, guys, is also receiving a change. He's receiving a buff too, really cool thing. Astral Strike, increased bonus damage from 10 to 50 to 15 to 55. So a light buff, but still a buff. He'll definitely be played a lot more often. Of course, increased slow duration from 1 second to 2 seconds. So very cool stuff. So he's gonna be played a lot more because he's all about basic attacks, and this right here will allow him to really slow you a lot more often, to hit harder, and overall have better clear because his clear is kind of lately. And of course, you guys saw the Thor changes already. But that is it for the patch, guys. Patch 3.14. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below. Of course, the best way to let me know is by liking the video and subscribing, guys. We're almost at 12,000 subscribers. Holy fucking shit. You are all amazing. And as always, my friends, please let me know in the comments down below what you're mostly stoked for. Are you excited about the skins? Are you excited about the changes? I know I'm hyped about the Mercury buff and the Rom buff and the change to Aphrodite and Thor as well. But of course, the Freya changes are awesome as well. So happy, happy, happy. Good patch. Love your faces, have a good one, and as always, my friends, deuces motherfuckers, deuces!